Hey, hello everybody, how are we doing? Hi Lyra! I did just pop in to say hello because I didn't want to miss you. I remember you said that this was going to be a short stream. But yeah, people, I am back to play Pokemon for the first time in a while. I knew I was late to stream, is what I'm trying to say here. I was supposed to go live at like 2 PM UK time. It's 2:37 currently. So I was like half an hour off. Not that I told anyone this, admittedly. I'm apologising to no one but myself. But that happened and I need to be held accountable for it. So yeah, the music is a little bit loud on my end, but we are playing Pokemon today. Let's turn it down in my mix. I hope that's not too loud on stream. Someone let me know if that's too loud. Actually, I'll listen to it. I hope that's not too loud on stream. No, it sounds okay, I think. Yeah, we are playing Pokemon Run Bun. This one, oh, that's me. Hi, me. So we have some battles to do. Last time we played this game, we got into a bit of a corner because we were battling, I believe it was a Lass Janice with her Brione, who fucking a metronome echoed voice, liquid voice in fact, so water type echoed voice times 3, one shot, I believe it was Rowra, who kind of carried us through the early game, which really upset me, so I basically rage quit, put simply. The next one would be these 3 trainers, in fact. You've got 1, and then Gauntlet Battle, immediate double afterwards. You can actually heal in this segment, so it's not technically a Gauntlet Battle, but if you beat this guy and then leave, it's a soft lock basically, because you cannot then get the rare candy by beating these guys, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Come on, thank you. I'll show everyone the space that I'm talking about in game. It is up this way. I have ads playing immediately, that's crazy. That's very rude. Is it this way or is it this way? Oh. So I've beaten all of these trainers. I need to beat this guy here to move, so he'll come up and move out of the way where he's currently blocking this path. Do I need to fight these two? If I lead him to... No, because even if he's stood there, I can't go that way because I'll bump into him and I can't go under because the tree's in the way. So yeah, I need to move him to at least here, or here, one of these tiles, so he's not blocking this way. But then, regardless, I would have to go around him by walking into the lines like these guys, who will fight me. So I'll then need to go around them, in here, to get this Pokeball, which is rare candy. And... truthfully, I don't think I'm ready, because I've just suffered a loss. So, instead, I'm going to skip the optional trainers until I beat Roxanne, and I get my level cap up. So, we've beaten them, unbeaten, beaten. So, who are the gym trainers? So it starts with youngster Josh. Focus. Go. So, Tyron, Arch, and Craniodos, it's a fossil team. Choice Scarf Rock Slide is going to be annoying. Sturdy. Mold Breaker is also annoying, but I don't think that really has much of effect on me at the moment, thankfully. Let's open my line document, because I like having a document to things. Ooh. Okay. Rustboro Gym. What am I doing for headers? Is it header 1? Yeah. Okay. And who are you again? You are youngster Josh. Okay. So, his opener is Tyrant, Sturdy, Rock Dragon, so my first fault is Sklimbo, because we can fake out Chip to get past what's it called? The Sturdy. The Silk Scarf 2-shot? No. I mean, even max roll? Not even a max roll because it's normal resistance rock, yeah. Okay. Saba. Because we underspeed, but if we get speed drop with Bubble Beam, we outspeed. So we can do it with only taking 1 hit. And Life Dew. Because Rock Slide can flinch though, so I'd be risking it. Celio gets 2-shot, is outsped, and even with Aurora Beam we don't OHKO because Sturdy. You get more than OHKO'd but not outsped. Remoraid, 2 shots, guaranteed, outspeeds but gets 2-shot, and can get killed on any roll of crit. Okay. I'm trying to I need to remember the names of all my Pokemon because it's been a while. Remember some, like the ones we started with? Okay, Saba, Mivi, Haruka, Coronet, Ina, Marine, Fauna, Juniper, Bow, Sklimbo, Monarch, Solon. That makes sense. Then we have Froggy, Mume, Kobo, Rara. Yes. Wait, I do remember some things. I'm getting there. How many deaths? We had 4 deaths out of 16, so yeah, 12 left. Ah, that's rough. Is everyone level 25? I think everyone but Monarch, right? 22. Makes sense. Okay. So we do have a Scale, we have a Nevermelt Ice, we have Poison Barb, but I think the only poison move we have is on Haruka and it's Poison Powder, yeah. Oh no, we have Acid, okay. Interesting. I don't think Acid's going to help us though, because it's a Rock-type trainer. We have Wide Lens, we have Soft Sand, do we have Ground-type moves? You have Bulldoze, okay. We have Rock Smash. Interesting. And we have the EXP share. Okay. So, let's go back. So, Zolon versus this Tyrant. Outspeeds in 2 shots. Takes at most half. 70% on a crit. Choice Scarf, Lunberry. So let's, for the sake of worrying, you're at 30%. I think anything kills, right? Rock Slide doesn't kill, but you outspeed with Scarf. But you kill and underspeed, but you die, so it is going to send out Archen. What if you are at 40 health, which is just over half, yeah. It's still gonna be Archen, I think, because it doesn't see kill, but it 2 shots and outspeeds, right? Because it's also not O-code. Because most we do is double kick, and we underspeed, so defeatus isn't gonna matter. Let's see. So slower in O-code. You're slower and you're O-code, so it's definitely not gonna be you. Default, AO's Pokemon is faster than the players, so yeah, immediately +1. Deals more damage than it takes in raw percent, yes. Because it's gonna deal like 50% as opposed to, I guess. Either way, it's faster, so it's gonna be Archen after Nidoq, after Tyrant. So what do I switch in? So to Rock Slide. I can switch in Sklimbo maybe? Because we can kill it with priority, but it's still a free shot. Saba can one shot but underspeeds, but with an Oranberry maybe? Saba's target, 2 Rock Slides, Oranberry recovery. There's still a 12% chance that we just die. So Sklimbo would have to switch in on a Rock Slide. You know what, because I think at any health besides 30%, we can tank a Rock Slide, we underspeed. Maybe we try a double kick anyway? Because that gets it below half, then Sklimbo. So I think Solon fights Tyrant, Solon and Sklimbo fights Archen. Ooh, that's me again. Can I close that? I can close these, yeah. So from half health, let's say, approximately 55, just to be on the safe side. Sklimbo can, yeah, fake out Mach Punch is guaranteed at 55, as that's 57, 58 in fact that does. So yeah, that's guaranteed. As long as we don't get high rolled multiple times on Zolon. So, and we would kill with priority, but we would be switching in on a Rock Slide, so we're going to be minus 18, 49, without crit. Then we outspeed and maybe Oko, but there's a chance Zen Headbutt just kills, right? Rock Slide, and then add a Zen Headbutt with Oranberry recovery. 20% chance we just die. Yeah, I don't like those odds. Maybe I switch to avoid fake out, because the U-Tank is Zen Headbutt, bait Ice Fang, which is resisted, then we priority fake out Mach Punch. Yeah. Who are you? Craniodose. And who else do we bring along? I think Saba comes. Maybe Bao? I think Bao comes. maybe? Saba. I don't know. Coronet maybe? I'm worried that I'm rusty, so I'm planning like... I just want someone who isn't gonna devastate me if I need to sack, which is like really mean, but I need to be like careful just in case. So no, we're keeping Bao, Genie's staying behind, and Zolon's going up front, and Squambo. In that order, I think. Okay, so now we do berries. Nope, berries. Orange berries give... Does Zolon need an orange berry actually? Because I think Zolon gets 2 shot, right? It was the worry. Yeah, we'll give Zolon a berry. That's fine. Scumbo needs one. Bao seems to already have one. Saba can have one. I'll give one to Fauna. I think that's fine. Does anyone have any paralyzing moves? What does Breaking Swipe do? Deals damage to all Pokemon, lowers the attack of all targets by 1 stage. Okay, that's good to know. It's a 40% chance of using it. Rock Slide is flinch. Rock Tomb lowers speed, I remember. Zen Headbutt, is that flinch? Or is that just regular headbutt? %20 flinch chance if the target has not yet moved. Yeah, that's underspeeding 101. That's fine. You know what? Nidoking kind of OHKOs twice, actually. So I think this team is like very solid. Okay, how do we want to do this? I trimmed this by accident. What's happened to it? Yeah, oh, I think I know what I did. Okay, that's fine. I lined it up intentionally like that. Oh no, that's just like the edge of the screen. Okay, that makes more sense. It's just the edge, yeah. Okay, I thought I'd done something weird there. Okay, so... Rustboro Gym. So it's gonna be you, right? Right? Let me check. So, we have youngster Josh, then there's a second youngster Tommy, Laika Mark, and then Roxanne. So, you're Josh, you're, was it Timmy? Tommy? And that's the hiker, okay. I'm hoping that's correct. Josh, okay. Tyrant, yep. Zolon, yep. So, what was my plan first of all? I've forgotten my line immediately. Tyrant. We outspeed anyway. Bulldoze does not kill because sturdy. Do I just double kick? Because crit double kick has a chance to kill and it's 2 hits, so actually I'm gonna double kick. Doesn't crit, okay, that's fine. We 2-shot this anyway. So it's actually... It's not above 50. I'm wrong. Have I been muted this entire time? Oh my fucking god. I've been muted for the last half an hour. When did I mute? Oh my god, no. Oh no, it wasn't last. I know what it is. It's because I've been Control-Zing a lot. Okay, that scared me. It hasn't been the whole half hour, but that's really annoying. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, because I would not have noticed. I wouldn't have noticed. Thank you for pointing that out. That's really annoying, but thank you. Ah, that's crazy. Well, welcome in. I'm sorry you couldn't hear me. I am stupid. Okay. Back punch kills. Good. Okay. Well, that was a good warm-up. You see a mouth for me? Yeah, exactly. So my mouse, my model ties directly to my microphone. So even if I mute in OBS, it doesn't mute my model. Oh, that's crazy. I panicked for a second and I really thought that I'd like fucked up and muted the entire stream, but I'd said hello at the start and I remember I unmuted then. Okay, let's heal up. Thank you. Okay. Now we look at the next battle. So, youngster Tommy, pseudo Wudo, rock normal fight and ground moves. Pretty high power, rock head, so these are recall moves? Or is it not actually designed for that? Takedown. Fourth. Was that a quarter recoil? Yeah. Okay. I've been pretty well, thank you. How have you been? So Saber 2-shot, and outspeeds. If we get high roll, we can kill with priority. It doesn't matter if we kill with priority. Sick headache, other than that you're chill. Oh, that's rough, but fair enough. I wish you the best. Oh, look at Slimbo already. Yeah, Slimbo 2 shots. Also 2 shots, outspeeds. We take 1 Stomping Tantrum, but I'd like to save Solon for later if possible. You 2 shot and outspeed Rock Slide. So maybe Fawn is our lead here. Might stream Tekken in a bit. Sounds good. That makes a lot of sense. Is there any merit to scaling special attack here? Because we still don't Oko. But 2-shot with Energy Ball isn't a bad start. Tekken King Heihachi, a high rank, yeah. I have a cheat sheet somewhere for all of the Tekken ranks. Let me remind myself. Tekken King, oh I see. That's what the 13th highest rank, I think is how that works. Tell me if I'm completely wrong. I think that's how that works though. I might need to resize this again. Ads, shame. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I guess I'll keep it how it was. Okay. They will count as 1 rank. Okay, that makes sense. So, wait, so that means... it's what, the 5th highest rank then? That you're going for? Does that make sense? So it should be Carcoal that comes out next because it's speed tie, which means it thinks it outspeeds and Okos. So we need something to switch in on an Incinerate. Because we outspeed, but it's going to get a speed boost. Ooh, we don't want this thing spamming ancient power at us. You take an Incinerate, then you outspeed Bulldoze, but that means we can't give you a berry. Next season, I'm going to aim for Tekken God Supreme or GOD. Fair enough. I can give you like Soft Sand, I guess. Does Poison Barb give us anything here? Because it's a rock gym. Poison's not going to be very effective. Hurricane. No, you're doing like next to nothing here. Yeah. So you outspeed 2-shot. Why are you not considered here? What am I missing? Is it because you're not full health? You had a dream you're in a Tekken tournament? How did it go? Did you win? Was your fate hard? I don't know what to answer when people say they have dreams. I should just like let people talk. What does Pasho Berry do? I'm assuming it's water resist, right? So, hang on. Saba might actually be a better solution here. Because Saba switches in on an Incinerate. It's 50-50 Ancient Power or Sand too. So right, let's go in order. At most 66 is the lowest without crit. With crit, Incinerate does 12. What's it? 62? 3? 2? I think. So yeah, that doesn't change it. If it was tough, you'll tell me that. Fair enough. Is this where you tell me like you were Heihachi or something, and you were in a Tekken tournament, not like a game tournament? Because Bubble Beam does a lot. Then it uses up the berry, and Aqua Jet kills next. Playing a Kazuya mirror match against Keisuke. Winner's final round. Perfect electric to win the round, but got woken up. That's valid. Elder coaching me. Valid. Well, it sounds like you had a good dream, and I am happy for you. Sound Tomb traps, right? 1/16, 2 to 5 turns, and so it's, yeah, trapping move. Wait, what is the actual answer? 1/16. Right, so if that's the level binding pad. Gen 6 onwards is increased to 1/8. I don't know if that's the same in this. Let's see, mechanic changes. Okay, well that's what the level caps are. That's good to know. What am I looking for? Sand Tomb. Sand Tomb, 100% accurate. No power change, so that doesn't tell me what power it is though. I suppose it tells me here, doesn't it? 35. So that's the increase. So it's going off Gen 8 stats, I think. Right? Look again. No, this is the wrong one. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'll figure it out. So, let's say Saba takes... because with Pressure Berry, it goes below half. And then Aqua Jet does at least half, so even if it gets Speed Boost, we go with priority. So that's fine. Which means we take 2 hits. We take 1 Incinerate, which at most puts us to there. And we then take an Ancient Power, potentially. So that's 42, 38. So that's pretty much exactly on half. Which means we don't get the Oran Berry if we get it. But we can't have an Oran Berry anyway, I remember now. Is there an item I can give you then? Leave you to any Overwatch tonight or Rivals. We can try Rivals again. I had some issues with my drivers last night. I've done a driver update this morning. So maybe that would fix it. Need to move items. So yeah, we can try some Rivals if you'd like. Because you don't have any ice moves, you don't have any poison moves, you don't have any ground moves. Do you have any inaccurate moves that maybe this would be worth putting on you? I can't give you a berry. You may just need to be berryless. Alright, well yeah, catch you later then. I hope you have a good stream if you decide to. Okay, all my moves are 100 accurate, so I don't think that's a problem. I guess we just have to leave Saba without an item. Okay. Okay. Charcoal. Nope. If I wanted to spell charcoal, I would have spelled charcoal. Okay, so at 51 health, 51% even, who switches in? So neither of these two outspeed. And also full health. So Rindoberry is grass resist. Well, it's probably going to be you who switches in, right? Giga Drain, because Giga Drain can Oko, yeah, so it's going to be Giga Drain. Switch in for the Oko. Okay. And it's Storm Drain. Rock Grass. What's Rock Grass weak to? How does... So it's not going to be flying. It's probably not fire because ground, so rock resists fire, I think. It does do a lot, but that's, yeah, rock against fire. You don't do bad. You don't do bad. You don't do bad. You do mediocre, actually. You do as much damage as you take, and I'd be switching in on a Giga Drain anyway. I hope the Ice type would be a resist on that. We don't want you spamming Ancient Power, is the problem. I think we Sklimbo. Just fake out Mac Punch, Mac Punch. Because when is it likely to use Recover? Does it ever use Recover? I guess Giga Drain? I won't try to. Where's the AI doc? Great. It doesn't help. I want to know when it's likely to recover. Should AI recover? Okay. 50%. So if it's below 50%, it would try and recover, but... Oh, right. Okay, so AI is slower. Okay, so it won't recover. I feel like that would have been easier to understand if it just told me that, rather than hiding it and make me search for it, because that wasn't difficult to read, just didn't show me the information until I dug for it. Okay, so Sklimbo fights Lileep. Right? Storm Drain, so leftovers Giga Drain recover is going to be annoying. It might be free Mac Punches, but we take free Giga Drains. right? We take multiple Giga Drains. Okay, that's fine. We take 3 Giga Drains at least, unless if they crit. In which case, we might not take 3, but that would need all 3 to crit, I think. Okay. Okay. So, last is Corsola. I mean, depending on health, we kind of just run the ones here. Does Saba come out? Saba does Carcoal, makes sense. Regenerator Rindo, so you don't like grass types. Yeah, we don't want Ancient Power Spam. Definitely not. Sklimbo kind of runs it. Does a lot more damage than it takes. Zolon also. For... who are you again? Corsola. Okay. So Berry, Berry, Berry. No Berry because Incinerate. I think everyone's already in my party anyway, right? Zolon, Sklimbo, Fauna, Saba. Yeah. These are kind of my top 4 at the moment. Excuse me, I just need to stretch a bit. Okay, I'm back. So... take that berry, put it onto Zolon. You have an orange berry, you have an orange berry, you don't need one. Bao should stay behind, I think. Should Bao stay behind, actually? Because how do you square up to anyone else? You actually do outspeed 2-shot Carcoal, so you can stay. Coronet, though, I think you kind of get trounced in this. Yeah. Maybe I keep Coronet for a potential sack, just in case, unless if Remoraid squares up to anyone. Not really. And I think Octillery is going to be more useful, so... we're going to save... Also, I haven't mentioned this so far, but I don't think we're going to do Roxanne today. We should do a proper planning stream for her. We'll probably do the 2 trainers in this gym. Then we're going to swap games to either Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact. Because I am planning to... I actually wasn't expecting to fight him just yet. Because I'm planning on reigniting either my Lumine only or my no warp playthroughs to get some more YouTube content. Oh no! This is the wrong order. Hang on, I'm allowed to reset. I'm allowed to reset because it's the wrong order. I saved, right? I hope so. God, I hope so. This is gonna be really annoying if I didn't save. Because I'm gonna maybe even need to do that last battle again. Okay, when am I? Okay, did I save before then? Because Zoran, you have a berry again. Okay. Fauna, you're up front. Please. Okay, good. Right. Fauna is up front this time. Let's actually save. Okay. Now, so Sudowoodo versus Fauna. I think my plan was energy ball twice, right? Because we outspeed, so we can't flinch. Good. Oh. Oh. Okay. I forgot that it does that. That doesn't matter, because we kill it in 2 shots regardless. So 45%. You see fast kill because you speed tie and Oko. Most of the time. Carcoal, yep. So, into Incinerate, Saba comes in. Yep, no berry to burn. Saba, 67 health. 67 people grow up. Then we Bubble Beam, Aqua Jet. Yep, so Passion Berry. It still does a lot. That does a lot. And now Steam Engines was +1 speed. Oh no, it's +2 speed, is it? Ooh. Ancient Power, do not Omni... Okay, so the speed doesn't matter. The defense maybe matters. No item, no item. It's below 30. Average is guaranteed 30, even at +1 defense. No item. Okay. Ooh. Wrong thing nearly. Okay. Perfect. That scared me, because that's an Omni boost. But it doesn't matter. And this should be the leap. Got it. So, against 52 health Saba, Leap sees, so full health, Leap sees Giga Drain or Infestation. So regardless, we don't stay in because it has Storm Drain. The worst that happens, Glimbo gets infestationed. So it's Glimbo, infestation. Okay, I lied. That's actually best case scenario. So that puts us at 65, right? Oh, 58. Fucking hell. Okay, it did 1 damage the first time. So... Can I mark that we're infestation? No, the count doesn't allow that. Okay, what was my plan again? Fake out, Mach Punch. So that should be slightly more damage than Leftovers recovers, I think. And that wastes a turn of infestation. Okay. Giga Drain, yeah. I think anything but Mineral Mach Punch kills. Good. Okay. Clicking all the wrong buttons again. So it's guaranteed Scold here. Mach Punch may 2-shot. We don't know if we can switch out, right? I think... Because crit isn't guaranteed, although it might burn us. In which case we need to swap out anyway. Ah, fuck. What does that get to? 15. Burn. Yeah, Mach Punch does not kill anymore, so we need to swap into Solon. Okay, and we're not infestationed anyway. I think does infestation disappear if the one who cast it dies, I hope? Why does Skull do that much damage? Did I calc that? I must have calced that. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, that does more than half. That did... That was a... Yikes. Wow. Okay. So you do at least half? You do nearly 60. It's a 54-ish, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Am I calculating that flat? I hope so. So, we bulldoze. Bulldoze should kill. Good. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, let's heal. Now we're prepping for this guy who has 2 Gravelers. So, weakness policy Graveler. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. So we need to special attack it. Oh, energy ball. Okay. Okay, energy ball. Okos. I think that's probably a pretty good lead then. What does it send in response? Probably Aggron? Does more damage than it takes, technically? Okay, so regardless, Fauna is our lead here. Because we can just, like, triple Oko. Oh, it's 30! Oh, it's 30. Oh, okay. I am very glad that I noticed that. Okay. Sturdy weakness policy, fuck. That's annoying. You also Oko. Does it matter? I mean, it's gonna set up rocks. Rocks are annoying, actually. First turn out, rocks is basically guaranteed. Even if it sees kill, it's still 30%. Oh wow. Oh, I should share. Oh, that is not the screen I wanted to share. Why do I still have that? And why did it scroll up to that? That's crazy. Okay. Come on. Welcome me, please. Please. Okay. Okay, so I think Fauna's still a good lead. Unless... because you would bait that. Almost guaranteed, unless if it's you. Steel Rock? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Because I can switch you in on a wild charge. Because you do a very good job at handling this. What's Sugarberry? Is that grass? Super effective ground type move. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Because Graveler gets O-code after rocks get set up. There is a very small chance it goes for a move that is not rocks. 97.5. Also 97.5. Is there anything that gives a higher chance of a different move being selected? Coronet? But Coronet gets O-code. 97.5. 97.5. 91, but that's a near Oko as well, and it's a speed tie. Fauna or Saba are still my best shot, and there's ads coming. Saba. So regardless, Saba, 2 shots. Because of sturdy. Okay. Into Saba. I think it's guaranteed Graveler. Because it underspeeds, but it can Oko sometimes. I'm gonna mark these as separate lines. Let's pick a different blue, shall we? A nicer looking blue. And you can be green. That's also a bad looking green. You can be that green. Okay, so let's play out the Saba line first. Solon. Oh. Graveler A. So Zolon switches in on a wild charge, which is immune to outspeeds Bulldoze. My scroll wheel's so broken, I need a new mouse. Takes a takedown. What does takedown do? Again, it's recoil. Or Rock Tomb, which lowers speed by 1. What is my mouse doing? Okay, so even so, we still outspeed and we 2-shot. Okay, that's fine. We will take at most 27, which puts us at 51 flat. Nothing outspeeds. You out damage. So it'll be Boldor next. Boldor for almost random move. Because I don't want to swap you in. So you can swap in on this actually, because you're going to use Maybe Sandstorm. Sandstorm would be annoying. Sandstorm only gives rock types the defense boost, right? Is it special defense? Only special defense? Yeah, special defense boost, okay. It's the leftovers as well. I think that's important to remember. I don't feel comfortable leaving Nidoking in to fight this fight though. So Nidoking has to swap. But into random move. Who am I comfortable with taking a random move? It might be Fauna? Because Fauna's not been used in this line yet. Because she 2 shots. Does she take enough of these attacks? Because she'd need to take at least 2 stomping tantrums with Orin recovery. Oh yeah, that's like not even a problem. Can she take a 3rd stomping tantrum? Yeah, actually. Fauna fights Boulder. So the only thing left is gonna be Laron, who underspeeds. What's the lowest health you end on? 34. So yeah, it would actually have a guarantee. Yeah, but you'd have to switch in on an Iron Tail. And that's still not guaranteed Oko unless you have Soft Sand, actually, because I do have that, that guarantees it. But you need to be 2 shot. Do you have enough health? Because from here, it's random. Oh, sorry, this is just straight because we would switch it on Wild Charge, which means no damage. Worst case for me is Takedown. Because it's highest damage, no recoil. Clear all moves, no Oran Berry. Target. Takedown. Takedown. Do you take 3? Sometimes, most of the time. But I think you only need to take 2. There's still a chance? Even... really? Wow. Actually on like 6 out of 32 rolls, I think that is. Right? No, because that still needs double crit to get that high. There's no chance without... because that's 40, 67, so yeah, it needs to crit twice. The chances are very low. Is that something I'm willing to risk? Because even then, you don't survive an Iron Tail. Unless if I cycle, because do you survive a Rock Slide? Yeah. So let's think, from Boulder, Fauna, Oranberry Recovery, 3 Stomping Tantrums. 37. About half. Layer on. It's guaranteed Iron Tail. Third, hey! Welcome in. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Because Rock Slide's guaranteed. And Zolon can take a Rock Slide. And Soft Sand Oko. Shower, try and catch a few run Roxanne. We are potentially not doing Roxanne today. This is the last trainer before Roxanne though. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. Yeah, we did get an early Nidoking. We did unfortunately have a loss just before getting him. Which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I think that makes sense for my line. So I've forgotten my Pokemon's names apparently. Sturdy. Oh, did I say Oko? It's not Oko, I know that. Because which one are we looking at? Ah, Caster. Alright, okay, hang on a minute then. Yeah, okay. So we can't do that. Thank you for pointing that out. That would have been rough for me. Okay. Oh, but we can use Skimbo, that's fine. Because do you switch on Lionhead as well? No, so we still need to use Juniper. Into Laron. Deathbox look like? It's I don't know. I don't think it's awful. I think it's probably a pretty good run for me, considering I had this many deaths before beating Brawly before. I got into Brawly with 2 deaths, which was Froggy and Mume. I got a death on Brawly, which was a Kobo. And Raura unfortunately died to a Metronome Echoed Voice Brione, because I didn't realise that Fake Out does not reset Echoed Voice. And I let that build up a bit, unfortunately, because I was trying to cycle Fake Outs to keep it in check, which didn't end well for me. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the current state of things. I think it's not been particularly bad. Okay, Fauna's up front with an Oranberry. I think I put berries on everyone besides Juniper and Coronet, and then I'm good to go. Pretty good 4 deaths. Good. I'm glad I'm doing something right then. That's more reassuring when I hear it from you. Let's see, am I forgetting something? So this time we actually want to lead with Saba, not Fauna, because I didn't write out the Fauna line. So Saba, Solon, Fauna, Sklimbo, sorry, not Sklimbo, so we do still need Fauna, because you are Boulder answer. Okay. Ooh. Every direction but the right one to get into this gym. So it's you. You are the last obstacle. Did I just save? I'm gonna save again, because I'm paranoid. I think I did. Okay, so final check. We lead with Saba. Yep. And you have sturdy weakness policy, right? But Saba should Oko be your sturdy, so it's basically guaranteed to get rocks. But then we Aquajet, even though it doesn't matter, but we can kill regardless. We could just Aquajet twice, but no, I'd like to get a bubble beam in case I'm missing something. Actually, yeah, we outspeed. What does weakness policy do? Does weakness policy do speed? Because I'm not calcing for weakness policy. Weakness policy, consumable held item, attack and special attack. Okay, so it doesn't do defense, doesn't do speed. Okay. So, scary. Right, because you're a physical attacker. Okay. I don't think my plan changes, because we outspeed regardless, unless if it hits a rock tomb first turn, which is possible. Right, Hiker Mark would like to battle. I haven't been considering rocks actually. I hope that that doesn't matter. So Bubble Beam is going to get sturdy. Doesn't die. Sharply rose, so that's +2. It hits rocks, okay. Alright. Aquajet, it doesn't really matter. Now, see, I hope rocks doesn't change anything here. Okay, so Saba's still at full health. I think next should be a Lowland Graveler for Wild Charge, because that could Oko. Why is it Laron? What am I missing here? Does it matter? Do I just switch? Because I can switch into Sklimbo and my line kind of stays intact. And I save Saba to bait Wild Charge. No, because Mark Punch doesn't actually do anything because it's quad resisted. Okay. I guess I Bubble Beam. I don't know. This is throwing my line. I don't want to take more than one hit here. Unless if I lifed you back up, I suppose. Bubble Beam. Because now it puts you in range of everything. Speed drop, okay. That opens things up. What was that, Rock Slide? Ooh, that's a crit. Okay. That's scary. Very scary. So, what do I want now? So I don't want to bring in Solon here. Yeah, because I can't bring in Juniper either. Because I could, because it outspeeds. But it baits from rock moves, not anything else. What does Sklimbo bait? Full health. Okay, I think Sklimbo comes in here. Oh, then again. So Saba at 38. guaranteed rock slide. Glimbo takes a rock slide. Yeah. Okay. What? What? What am I missing here? Okay. Ooh, so reversal turns back damage. From the last turn? Oh, it has a higher base power based on your health, so that was 200. Okay. Yep. I see, okay. I didn't realize that, that's annoying. And that really messes things up, because now I don't bait the right moves. Because now it's going to be random move from anyone, isn't it? It should still be you, but takedown is a bad option. Man, okay. I underestimated. Oh, yeah, I don't think it did. I think my Saba's too low. Good. Okay, that's fine. This is what I wanted to bait. Let me see. Saba's at 38. What does that bait? No, what was my plan here? Oh no, it's because I would have had to switch in on a rock slide, and after that I would be too low. So if I'd done that, Saba actually would have died there because of that reversal. So I got lucky, unfortunately. That was scary. Okay. Because Mach Punch doesn't kill, and it kills me with takedown or wild charge, so on. And so I have to keep my fingers crossed it goes for wild charge here. Pointed stones. Okay, wild charge, good. Okay. It's fine. I am steering back on track. So, takedown is implied. If you don't have a berry, do you get O-code? You're not... I kind of want to BM and Bug Bite, but does that do anything for me? Because takedown isn't, I'm gonna bulldoze, it's fine. We outspeed regardless, we take one more hit. Crit, of course it did. Typical. Oh, Oranberry. We still have half health. So we bulldoze again. We outspeed. It doesn't have a berry anymore. It dies. And Boldor comes in. Oh gosh, my brain. I forgot to give you the soft sand as well. Because you have a berry here. I'm so glad that that didn't become a problem. Oh dear. Okay. I am all over the place. It's been a while. So I survive anything besides a crit. Sandstorm, Stomping Tantrum. I don't think my plan changes. I think I'm gonna go into fauna. Pointed stones, I keep forgetting. Okay. Sand tomb. 49. Is there anything for sand tomb? No. Okay, it didn't sandstorm though. It can sandstorm. I don't think it can sand tomb anymore. Set that to 0. Okay, let's just set that to like no move. Okay. So rock slide or sandstorm. I still have a berry. It can't Oko me unless that crits and max rolls. It needs to literally crit max roll to kill. And I have a berry, so I should survive. At least one. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, didn't crit. It's fine, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe. Okay, so that's 31 health left. Sand tomb puts us to 22. It has leftovers. But it's not enough. Energy ball. Big, and that should be the last one. We killed Graveler, we killed Graveler, we killed Laron, we killed Boldor. Okay, so up in there is Roxanne, but I think I will save Roxanne for next stream, which may be tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. I'm wanting to be streaming more. Let's see, so we have beaten... Nope, not this guy. Beaten you. We've beaten you. Beaten you. You're next. Good one. Yeah, so I'm not gonna end stream just yet though. I was actually gonna swap games now. And I need to decide what to, because it's going to either be Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. And I kind of hoped that I would have decided by now, but I haven't. Let's go into here. I can... Oh, I need to save. I nearly just didn't save. That would have been so annoying. There we go. And close. Okay. And I can close these ones as well. And let's get some music going, shall we?
That's cool. I thought I was shy.
Go away, I don't want to join the army. I'm busy being an anime girl on the internet. Bruh, I got 2 unskippable ads. That's so rude. Don't they know I'm just an anime girl on the internet? There we go.